Hi guys, we are going to be speaking about Fortress Vader, or Darth Vader's Castle, as some would call it. It's got many things, but I think Vader's Castle seems to be the common one that's used. Um, for me, this is one of the biggest sort of exciting moments for Obi-Wan as we get to see sort of daily life for Darth Vader. You know, she'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Oh, I'm going to do the dishes today. I think the idea that Vader sort of comes to this place and relaxes and does his daily dishes, la 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 la, is quite a nice thought. But beyond that, there's sort of like Sith activities. So we know that the castle is not just sort of appeared out of nowhere. It's got a rich history. And a lot of people say, the castle was built on the site of Obi-Wan and Anakin's fight. That's true. It is, on Mustafar, and that is where they had the big fight. But it's also got a deeper history. There's a Sith cave below the site, and there was a Sith Lord in ancient sort of Sith history, Darth Momin, and his sort of dark spirit lingers around the site. And before Vader even constructed the castle, this Sith Lord had ideas about building his own castle. And Vader essentially took the idea for himself and built it upon the site. And I think when he went back there, there was some sort of reprisal of the spirit, and they had conflict. So it's got this really interesting sort of sinister side to it. It's not just a big black castle in the middle of a bunch of lava, which it obviously looks like, but there's so much more to it than that. I think also the design is really powerful. Obviously the designers have worked hard on this. A fantastic brief to take on. There's some incredible angles. It's got a sort of narrowing, claustrophobic feel to it. I think it's sort of almost deliberate to sort of create tension on Vader. He's sitting in the middle of this, it's like a bloody pyramid, isn't it, basically? And you're sat in the middle of it. I mean, how depressing is that? I mean, that's got to sort of like give you a bit of a headache, hasn't it? And you get these sort of windows, looking out onto the stunning view, isn't it? Well, idyllic view that we'd all love. A bunch of lava fields. I mean, for Vader, this is sort of like, going to the best Airbnb there is, looking out at the lava fields, imagining what once was, or, listening to the dead birds drop in front of you, or in this case, all dead alien birds. So I think the idea that he actually goes there and enjoys it, finds it a place of solitude, is quite incredible. And you see here in the sort of the Palpatine exchange that Palpatine sort of has that understanding as well. It's like, oh, you're going to your house. Well, you have a good time there. I love it there. And Vader actually went there to stain his dark crystals for his red saber, and Palpatine was the one that says, "Oh yes, you must go there. It's a lovely, lovely view, and you'll get some crystals whilst you're at it." So there's this sort of understanding amongst the Sith that this is the place to be, but also that Vader's taken it for himself. And if you get the privilege of actually going there, well, then that must be a different league altogether. But for now, this is Vader's house essentially, and nobody's coming inside it pretty much ever again. So yeah, check it out, and have a look at the footage, look at the detail, and you can really see some of the beautiful touches that have gone into this incredible design. I'll try and unpack it more on another video because we can't cram it in because there's so much to do. But yeah, essentially, big pyramid, Vader's house, Airbnb. There you go.